Thank you, Arid, and thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. For those of you viewing for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Nkoyo Veronica Frete. I'm also known as Nikki the HR Agony Aunt, and I'd love to share with you today tips, advice, and even industry secrets that can help you move your business or career forward. Now, today's episode is for the employers, line managers, and bosses out there. And the question I want to ask you right now is, what do you do when your greatest enemy is no longer the bully in primary school, but your employee that is working for you and is supposed to be under you? People are dealing with this issue, believe me, and there's no shame in admitting that you are working with or an office bully is working for you, and you can definitely deal with the situation. But first, let's look at the question that inspired today's segment. I'll just read it out for you. Now, what I have here is, it's a question from a stressed out manager who wrote to me and said, every day, if I don't have worker A, name withheld for security reasons, threatening to quit, then I'll have the same person barking at me, shouting at me in my own office. I can't continue like this, but firing them would be bad for my image. What do I do? There are a lot of steps that you need to take, but first you have to make sure that this person is necessary for your organization or have to be sent away. So the first thing is, remember, bullies are cowards. They are big cowards and they're very manipulative. They're not targeting you because you are the boss and they're looking to embarrass you. They're targeting you because you are responding to the embarrassing situations that they're putting you in. So ignore them, but you will deal with it, but ignore the bully aspect. Don't be afraid, stand up straight and look at the situation head on. That's the first thing. Now, the second is you need to evaluate their usefulness in the organization. Now, I'll tell you this, sometimes bullying is in line with certain personality types that you find in different aspects of the business that you're running. And I found out myself, that a lot of bullies are marketers. I'm sorry, this is what I found out. And at times, you can't just fire this marketer. The marketer might be bringing in big money for the company, or may even be a very productive person in the office. So know their usefulness. Now, when you have noted their usefulness, do this. Can this person work remotely? Let's even look at this issue of the marketers. A marketer that's bringing in great money doesn't always have to be in the office. And I'll tell you why. If you are being bullied, some of their colleagues might be being bullied too. And it is creating a negative work environment whereby not only is the person upset or the people involved upset, but they are looking at you as someone that cannot handle the situation. Maybe it's time to take them out of the office. They could work remotely. Nobody said they must do 9 to 5, isn't it? They can come in for weekly meetings, and you may be surprised that by the time they're taken out of the office, they will look at themselves and pipe down and calm down instead of being bullies continuously. Now next, if this person is not making money, is not useful, is terrorizing you and terrorizing everybody else, start looking for their replacement. You don't have to wait for someone to shout at you in your office. I've heard it happen. Look at the situation critically. If you no longer need this person, don't want the person, and they're not adding anything to the bottom line, start shopping for their replacement. But don't run away from the situation. While you're doing this, deal with each situation assertively, and if you have to, implement disciplinary measures. And in conclusion, remember that the office environment doesn't always have great people working in them. At times, you may even have people terrorizing the lives of others, and you'll have to deal with this person head on. In fact, I'll share a secret. Some bullies end up being thieves. They will be the same person that will end up stealing money from you and terrorizing you. So deal with the situation head on. And I'm ending here. And in conclusion, remember, thank you very much for joining us. And as always, your business or your career, it's in your hands. I know you have what it takes to make it a success. Have a great day. Goodbye.